G'day Spurs fans, Paul the Hotspur hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. Hope you're all well out there. And well, the transfer window is now closed and it's gone from being what I would say is maybe a 2 out of 10 to, I don't know, 6, maybe 7. I don't know. What a dramatic turnaround in the last couple of days. I mean, I would maybe give it higher. Look, being honest here, as usual, I've no idea who these players are, which is probably a good thing because during the embarrassment of... Have I got a spider on my sunglasses? I've just got here, hang on. Nature, eh? During the embarrassment of Levy flying over to finalise the Tell deal and then being shown the door, I'd assume that people, the experts out there, of which I'm not one, some of them might have been saying that Tell was really good and we're a rubbish team because we couldn't sign him. And Ange is no good and Levy's no good and everyone's no good, but Tell's really good. And I wonder if some of those same people will be now saying, now that we've signed him, that he's crap. So I don't know what he's like, but you know, new signings are always exciting. And it sounded like, from what I can glean between various news sources, is that Tell was said no to us, or no to Daniel, and was being courted heavily by Manchester United. But then we got Ange on the phone to him, and Ange explained it the way it is. G'day mate, I'm a naive manager, I've got only a plan A, I've got no plan B, I don't really know what I'm doing. Look, I've only managed in Scotland and Japan and Australia, so, you know, but anyway, it was enough. It was enough for Tell to come across the line, so good, I think. And Kevin Danso, I keep thinking of Ted Danson from Cheers. Kevin Danso, the former Brooklands pitcher, come bar owner in Boston, is shoring up our back line a bit, and not in well, just in the nick of time, because it looks like now that Dragoshin is going to be out for the rest of the season with an ACL. It looks such an innocuous injury when it happened. He didn't look like there was any contact, just something went, isn't it? The human body. So the reason I would only give, I suppose, the transfer window, and I'm just pulling this out of my head, I'm assuming both Tell and Danso are decent, will improve us. The only reason I'd give the window a 6 is because it was so bloody late on in the day. So bloody late on in the day. Now really, what damage did it do? A little bit in the league, a bit, well, maybe more than a little bit in the league, and possibly the Carabao Cup. I don't know if these players are eligible or whether they'll be ready for our semi-final clash against Liverpool Friday 7 a.m. here in Sydney time. So it might have cost us that way. But if we get through with a win on Friday, maybe I can forgive a lot about the window, because the league, well, it's the league, isn't it? But we can do well in 3 cups still. Now, I just had a quick look at what other teams had been doing during this window. Not that I care particularly much, but I want to look as if I've done some half-assed research for you all. And it looks like a lot of teams have done bugger all. Arsenal, bugger all. Liverpool, bugger all. Manchester City spending like drunken sailors before they get relegated. It's like someone, they've been done, they've been prosecuted or something, and then having one last hurrah before going to prison. That's what Man City are like at the moment. Just bugger it, let's spend all the money we've got, we can't take it with us. So they've bought a load. Chelsea have done the same because they're poxy. Villa have done a little bit, but they've also let some talent go. So I don't know the net balance of Villa. Whoa, you can tell it's warm here, eh? Cicadas are just going nuts, man. Wow, it feels like there's a storm of them approaching. Bloody hell. Whew. I wonder what sparked them off. It's about 32 degrees here at the moment. That probably helps. In fact, there's a scientific study done that you can, if you measure the frequency of a cicada doing all that, you can tell what the temperature is. I don't know if that's bollocks. It's something I just heard on the radio years ago, so it might be bollocks. But it sounds good. So yeah, not a lot of other teams have done business. I'm not really looking at the teams that, if you glanced at the table, would be at our level, because I don't think it is our level where we are at the moment. We're injury crisis, but for that, I think we'd be riding a lot higher in the table. But we are where we are, and I think this window has left me with a slight aftertaste of excitement. One thing I really did want was a bossy midfielder, but I'm wondering now that Ben Davis is fit and we got another defender in and we got Mickey van der Ven running around, will we see Archie Gray running around midfield? Because from how he's been playing in defence, I mean, he's been rock steady, and I'll point something out. In his interviews after games, where he always seems to be a humble guy with his head screwed on, he always looks down at the ground. So, for you body language freaks out there, keep your eye on Archie Gray. There's some ammo for you. He don't look people in the eye. By the way, as a side note, there is no scientific evidence in body language whatsoever. It's all a load of old cack. So don't worry about it. So we could be looking up. I think we're over the worst. I did say back in a video back in December that January would be a horrible month. I wasn't expecting really good results. I wasn't expecting anything to happen in the transfer window, and for 97% of it, nothing did happen. But we got some goods at the end. Like I say, I'm not aware of the form of these players. I don't really have an opinion. I just assume they're going to improve us, and good luck to them. So welcome to Tottenham, Danso and Tell, and we can kick on and win some silverware this year, and maybe storm the league next year. We'll see how we go. Anyway, until next time, folks, I'll say peace and love, and come on you Spurs.